If you are a fan of In the Airplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel, I have some folk recs for you. Now, I have a bit of an issue with folk as a genre term because I think a lot of people use it in a really limited sense. Like folk is just, like Bob Dylan or whatever, when I think it's so much more than that. And as a matter of fact, the folk that Neutral Milk Hotel draws from isn't American folk at all. It's Balkan folk from Eastern Europe. I'm especially talking about songs like The Fool and then horn parts that you might find on the title track or on Holland 1945. I'm a big brass fan myself, so this was one of the most fun things to get into upon digging into the influences of this album. First up, we got Orange Twin Fieldworks, Volume 1, although I am not sure if there is any more volume after that. Anyway, this is a field recording that Jeff Mangum took at a folk festival in Bulgaria, as a matter of fact. And it's beautiful and it's also eerily haunting. I would recommend this to you if you like natural snow buildings or that type of thing. Next up, we have A Hawk and a Hacksaw, which is actually a band founded by Neutral Milk Hotel drummer Jeremy Barnes. And these guys really dive way deeper into the Eastern European folk elements that you could say pop up on Airplane. I really like their music. My only complaint is that it's really hard to find on the internet. You can find individual songs on YouTube, but their full albums are pretty difficult to track down, not just for streaming, but even for purchase. Last up, we have Beirut with Gulag Orchestra. A lot of mouthfuls in this list. Well, this is not an album that influenced Airplane so much as the other way around. Beirut clearly takes a lot of influence from tracks like The Fool, the brass elements that I brought up earlier. This is one of my favorite folk bands ever, as a matter of fact, and this debut is the one that I think is most indebted to the Eastern European folk Balkan brass sounds that also make Airplane such a special album. So I definitely recommend this. If you're more interested in Eastern European folk and you have albums that I haven't mentioned, please drop them in the comments because I don't know that many of these and I would love to learn some more.